What's going on, everyone? Trav with Chaotic Strategies, and tonight we're going to be going over the new ban list for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game that dropped earlier today. Pretty excited about it. We had a lot of good things happen that I was hoping would happen, but some unexpected things happened as well that I'm not so keen on. Mostly I'm not keen on it because I don't want to play against these decks that just got massive power boosts. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump on to Yu-Gi-Oh! Tradingcard.com and take a look at the ban list. Alrighty guys, so here we are, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card.com, kind of going into what we have that's going to be effective as of December 15th for advanced and traditional gameplay. Pretty excited about this list, so let's cruise on down, see what we got. So the first thing that we have banned that got added to the ban list was Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. I'm super excited about that. I mean, that card made a lot of decks, especially the new meta decks, really busted. You know, you're going to lock down your opponent out of their extra deck. They can't play their extra deck essentially anymore. If you can't get into your extra deck, you might as well just scoop because, hey, you know, the new meta revolves around the extra deck. So pretty happy to see Dragon Buster Destruction Sword go down, especially since I like to play rogue and more traditional based decks. This card was pretty brutal against some of my decks, so I'm happy to see this one go, as I'm sure most people are as well. Cruising on down the list, the other new card that got added here, we got Link Cross, which I'm not surprised about, but I'm also surprised that this is the only new Link card that got banned. A Link Cross obviously was a big extender and a key card, you know, especially if you're trying to get into like synchro heavy cards, stuff like that. I mean, just a really good card to help get a board set up. But I'm also really surprised that we didn't see things like Hauki Frybrax, you know, that card stayed. Auroradon stayed, you know, so I'm really surprised that this was the only Link card. There's quite a few other Link cards that are really busted that I think should at least get limited, maybe not banned, but at least limited. But Link Cross is a good start. Cruising on down, we also have, let's see, new spell card, Smoke Grenade of the Thief. I don't know too much about that card, to be quite honest, so, you know, I'll have to do a little bit more research on that one. All the decks and people that I've played against, especially online, I have yet to see this card used. So, you know, maybe it just wasn't a popular one. Maybe it just broke, you know, certain bigger decks. But I haven't seen anybody that I've personally played against, like on EDO and stuff, actually use this card, so I don't know too much about it. And that's it for the Forbidden side of things. You know, they only added 3 cards to the Forbidden list, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and see what they got limited. So far, nothing's really changed on the limited list. Yeah, nothing limited. Semi-limited, the only thing that got semi-limited was True King's Return. It was limited to 1, now it's semi-limited, so we got 2 of that card. And Destiny Hero Malicious stayed semi-limited as well. And here's where things get ugly. So we've got quite a list here. So we have Sir Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. It was semi-limited. It is now unlimited. We have Graf Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. It was semi-limited. It is now unlimited. So Burning Abyss, I don't know how much this is really going to help a Burning Abyss deck now that both of those cards are up to 3. I mean, Burning Abyss is a nasty deck, and I hate playing against Burning Abyss anyway with the decks that I run. So knowing that these are back up to 3, that's going to be even more of a problem for my deck. So I'm going to have to step up my game a little bit here coming into next season. Ifugishi Mind August, sorry. That one was limited to 1. Now that one is unlimited. So also very broken card, very brutal. So that's going to be nasty. ABC Dragon Buster was semi-limited. It is now unlimited. So, which, I mean, ABC Buster decks, I mean, they're nasty to begin with. So this going from 2 to 3 may not be that big of a deal, but it might be enough for them, you know, to get out of a pinch and make that deck just ugly. You know, I'm not looking forward to playing against those. And then we have Totally Awesome. That was semi-limited, and now it is unlimited as well. And to be quite honest, I absolutely hate that card with a passion. With a passion. I hate playing against a deck that runs Totally Awesome. That card is just brutal to get around. I don't understand. I hate that card, not gonna lie. So that's really it. There's really not a lot that happened with this ban list. I mean, surprisingly, but not surprisingly, you know, we're still doing a lot of the online tournaments. Some places are holding, you know, physical tournaments again because of COVID, but we're starting to go back into lockdowns and we're starting to see all this again. So, you know, I kind of understand why there's not, you know, very many cards on here as well. So, you know, it's just kind of back and forth. It's just still a very weird time that we're living in right now. So I kind of understand it. But at the same time, there's so many more busted cards. I mean, Mystic Mine is one of them, and that card is still starting to gain in popularity more and more from what I've seen. I'm a Mystic Mine player. I have my Mystic Mine burn deck that I like to run, but at the same time, even though I love that card and I love playing that deck, I'm still surprised that we're not seeing Mystic Mine at least limited or even banned, with the popularity of that card growing. There's ways around that card, don't get me wrong, but if played right, like, you know, you're backing it up with a field barrier or something like that, it's just a gnarly card to try to get around. And especially if you're running counter traps and just anything and everything that you can negate and stop your opponent from playing, I mean, that card's just brutal. So a Mystic Mine deck is, I mean, they're crazy. Like I said, I love the card, but at the same time, I'm not surprised, or I'm surprised that we're not seeing it at least limited or banned. VFD is another one. I mean, that card is busted. I mean, it's essentially a Mystic Mine when it hits the field. I mean, they can't attack, they can't activate effects, and it's got 3,000 attack and defense. It's a gnarly card. Again, I run that card in my Cyber Dragon deck. I absolutely love playing that card, but at the same time, it's a busted card. So again, I'm really surprised that we're not seeing that limited or banned, amongst a plethora of other cards that should be on the list in my opinion, but aren't. So that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to do a quick video now that we had the new ban list out, kind of give it a breakdown. As far as like card market goes, I know this is kind of like a new thing. In all my videos I talk about the card market, but it's a big thing, especially when we're trying to buy or trade or sell our cards to build our decks to kind of go along with the ban list and get ready for physical play tournaments when everything kind of opens back up. So, you know, talking about the market kind of helps give everybody an idea of where some of these cards may be. I see Burning Abyss kind of going back up. I haven't looked into anything with these cards since the ban list came out. I think it's going to take a week or two before we start seeing any significant changes as far as prices of these cards. But I have a feeling like Burning Abyss, we're going to see ABC Busters, we're going to see a lot of the water-based decks and the frog cards and stuff like that go up in price, because they're going to be more sought after. You know, people are going to be making their decks to kind of compensate for the ban list as well. And I think everything else is pretty much going to stay right about the same as far as the market goes. You know, Dragon Buster, Destruction Sword, it might go down now that it's banned. We'll see. You know, we're starting to see a lot of those more higher dollar meta cards start to drop as reprints and stuff like that come out. So we'll see, you know, within the next week or two. We might see some changes, we might not. It's kind of hard to say right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, comment, let me know what you guys think. As always, be sure to check out tcgplayer.com. They got everything, guys. Anything and everything. You know, you need a card, you want booster packs, boxes, I mean, whatever, it is on tcgplayer.com. Hit that link down in my description box, take you right there, and every click and purchase helps support this channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra outside of whatever you're purchasing. I hope you guys are having a safe night, have a safe week, have safe holidays. Be sure to wash those hands, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.